Evening guys, welcome back to vlog number 2. It's been pretty scorching here today, 25 degrees, so refreshments at the ready. Fire in the hole. So at the minute it's in the engine bay. It's sat on bricks and wood, which isn't ideal, but just happy at the minute with how it's looking in terms of space. Gearbox clearance to the inner chassis leg, which is actually a lot better than the B16 clearance. But then if you look this side, you've got a ton of clearance belt side, which again is better than the B16. So at the minute I'm not too sure whether the engine needs to go that way. But until I get the proper mounts, I'm not too sure. But as you can see, sitting fairly level there to the strut tops, as accurate as that is. It's sitting pretty far down, but not going any further than the subframe. Let's see, we've just got a shocker in, and then as you drive shaft, you can see the lol at the bricks and the wood, but it's done the job. See, it's quite hard to see on the camera, but it's actually sitting just above the front subframe, so you'd still be able to get a guard underneath it and stuff. Look at the this is another thing that I was conscious of, is obviously room for a nice manifold. I think there's still enough room to get the oil filter off there, but I can take a little bit out of the subframe if need be. Just trying to clean as much of this off as we can, just to put a little bit of strength into the inner chassis legs. So I'm going to do a little bit of seam welding just in there. Not going to go too mad because it's not going to be used in competition just yet anyway, but we're going to do these areas. So the engine mountings, as you can see, they're the current EP3 ones. So the EP3 has a big tower which comes up here. I'm actually going to be using an engine mounting kit made by Hasport, that's meant to fit one of the older Civics. So there's obviously your EG, EK, EF I think is the one. I'm not really massive on the Hondas, but yeah, they do various ones. So I've studied the kits, figure out which might suit this ZR platform the most. Obviously Rover and Honda had a relationship back in the D-Series days, which was what helped us with the B-Series conversion. So part of it's going to come into play with this. Obviously there's still going to be a bit of fabrication and welding to do, but hopefully if I buy the kit that sits as close to this as I can, it means that I can get it on its right engine mountings, obviously bolted to the engine, and then offer it down to the chassis rails, so at least I know roughly where it wants to sit. So here's my to-do list. Obviously the actual to-do list is probably about 50 times longer than this list, but here's the main areas. So really quickly run through this. So engine mounts sorted, drive shafts again sorted, clutch, we're going to go hydraulic with this one. On the B16 we converted a hydraulic gearbox to cable, which worked really well, but obviously it's quite a lot of farting around. So with this one we're going to keep the standard EP3 slave, which is mounted on the box here, and we are going to come up with more traditional hydraulic cylinder actually on the pedal box. Gear linkage, the EP3 has a dash mounted shifter, which is here. We're going to go down the Integra DC5 route, which then moves the shifter to the normal position for an MG, which is on the tunnel here. Power steering wise, wanted to go electric originally, either Corsa B or Corsa C, probably with like a little controller, so you can change the you know, how hard or soft the steering is. However, I'm thinking of just ditching it altogether and going no power steering to start with anyway. I think it will be perfectly fine for what I'd be using the car for. It'd be great on track as well, you know, in terms of feel. So yeah, I'm still trying to figure that one out. So that's something like that one's not crossed. And throttle, seems like an easy job, just a cable, but there's obviously quite a bit to it if you're trying to use a different pedal to a different throttle sort of linkage system. So just finally to end vlog 2, the engine's back out again. I've got a feeling it's going to be in and out 5 or 6 times, but it's all right. So we've got a bit of seam welding done yesterday. So just trying to strengthen up the all of the main sort of seams really. There was quite a large gap just there where the actual chassis leg meets the inner wing. So I'm going to do a bit more round here from a recommendation from Adrian at AMW. He obviously sees a lot of these cars, so he knows exactly where they tend to go. So thanks again for tuning in and watching. I also appreciate the positive comments that we got after the first one. It was much appreciated. So I find it probably better doing it this way, so at least you get to see a little bit more about what's going on. There's quite a lot of good updates that I've got sort of already lined up, which I haven't shared yet. So yeah, see you on the next one. Cheers.